Hey there, Midshore friends, and welcome to What's Good Wednesday, your weekly roundup of the people, programs, and possibilities making our community stronger. I'm Jamie Dingler, and as always, I'm grateful to spend this time with you, lifting up the good news happening all around us. We're starting today in Kent County, where the Chamber of Commerce recently hosted a post-legislative session discussion at Heron Point. The event brought together residents, business owners, and community leaders for a direct conversation about the outcomes of the 2026 Maryland General Assembly session. Chamber Executive Director Sarah King opened the forum, with Joe Getz moderating a panel featuring Delegate Jay Jacobs, Delegate Steve Arentz, and Delegate Jeff Grist. The conversation covered a wide range of issues affecting the region. Energy costs were front and center, with legislators noting that Maryland still doesn't produce enough power to meet demand and must purchase energy from other states, driving up costs for everyone. They highlighted the passage of the Utility Relief Act, which aims to provide near-term ratepayer relief through increased oversight and shifting more infrastructure responsibility to large-scale energy users. But they also acknowledged that broader structural energy challenges remain. The state budget was another major topic. With Maryland facing a projected structural deficit, legislators emphasized the importance of controlling spending to maintain a balanced budget. Much of this year's session focused on sustaining existing commitments like the Blueprint for Maryland's Future, rather than expanding new programs. Several economic development initiatives didn't advance, underscoring the ongoing challenges of supporting rural economic growth under tight fiscal conditions. Transportation funding also sparked discussion. Legislators expressed concern, noting that rural road and bridge maintenance should receive more direct support rather than seeing funds disproportionately directed toward mass transit systems. The conversation reflected broader uncertainty around long-term transportation priorities and regional equity. There was also encouraging news for local education. The Interagency Commission on School Construction recently approved increased state funding for the new Kent County Middle School, with a 75% state and 25% local funding split. While the state portion is secured, the Kent County Commissioners will need to budget for the remaining local share. Legislators emphasized that this investment represents a significant step for the county's future workforce and economic stability. The Chamber remains committed to keeping members informed and connected on the policies shaping the local business environment. To learn more, visit kentchamber.org. Staying with community-focused organizations, the Chesapeake Multicultural Resource Center has welcomed Maite as a new full-time Spanish interpreter and after-school assistant. Maite brings kindness, patience, and a deep commitment to serving families and youth. Fluent in both Spanish and English, she helps ensure that community members feel comfortable, respected, and understood. She'll be supporting youth programming and serving as an interpreter for community partners as well. Learn more at chesmrc.org. Over in Caroline County, Atkins Arboretum is offering free household memberships through the Caroline Foundation to Caroline County residents on a limited budget who would benefit from spending more time outdoors. Membership includes free or discounted access to more than 160 programs, everything from healing walks to guided bird walks to foraging talks. If you live in Caroline County or work with residents experiencing financial difficulties, reach out to Lisa Sheehan at lsheehan@atkinsarboretum.org or call 410-634-2847 to inquire about a free membership. And now some exciting updates from the Waterfowl Festival. They've welcomed 3 new members to their board of directors. Tracy Garrett, who brings extensive experience in arts programming and community engagement. John Hines of Easton Utilities, who offers decades of leadership and project management expertise. And Larry Hindman of the Talbot Retriever Club, who adds a lifetime of knowledge in waterfowl conservation and wildlife biology. The festival depends on its board to help further its mission of conservation, community, and education, and they're thrilled to have these new leaders join the flock. The festival also celebrated a renewed partnership with the Chesapeake Bay Environmental Center. In honor of the festival's 55th anniversary, they've gifted funding for 55 family memberships to CBEC, helping expand access to nature and environmental education. And speaking of their 55th anniversary, VIP tickets for this year's Waterfowl Festival are now available. VIPs enjoy exclusive access to premiere night with food and drinks, a first look at the art and venues, and special access throughout the weekend. You can also pre-order the limited edition 55th anniversary ornament made by Salisbury Pewter in Easton. Quantities are limited and orders will ship in 6 to 8 weeks or be available for pickup. Find all the details at waterfowlfestival.org. And on that note, let's take a quick break. Stick around, we've got lots of awesome upcoming events to share when we come back. Welcome back to What's Good Wednesday. Let's jump into the second half of today's show with a look at what's happening at the Oxford Community Center. Jazz on Stage at OCC is back this Friday, June 5th at 7:30 p.m., featuring jazz pianist Joe Alterman and acclaimed vocalist Lena Sakeli. Alterman is known for his joyful, hard-swinging style and has performed at major venues including the Kennedy Center, Lincoln Center, and Blue Note. Lena Sakeli brings elegance, warmth, and deep jazz tradition to the stage. Together they promise an evening full of groove, soul, and irresistible swing. VIP experience tickets are $150 and include a meet and greet with complimentary desserts and bubbly after the show, front reserved cabaret seating, and 2 pre-show drink tickets. General seating is $65. Season tickets are also available and include VIP benefits like reserved seatings, drink tickets, and exclusive meet and greets after the concert with desserts and bubbly, open bar access, and special sponsor recognition. Individual general admission tickets for each performance are available online. And mark your calendar, future 2026 jazz shows include Dominic Farinacci and Friends on December 4th. The OCC is also hosting a community talk with Ken Cozell, president of UM Shore Regional Health, on Thursday, June 11th at 5:30 p.m. Cozell has an extensive background in healthcare leadership, strategic planning, and operational management with experience at Upper Chesapeake Health and Johns Hopkins Hospital. He currently serves on several statewide healthcare boards and councils. This is a great opportunity to hear directly from a regional leader shaping the future of healthcare on the Midshore. Learn more and find a full schedule of upcoming events at oxfordcc.org. Looking ahead to this weekend, the Chesapeake Children's Book Festival is happening on Saturday, June 6th at the Easton branch of the Talbot County Free Library. More than 20 authors and illustrators will be on hand with readings, crafts, displays, and giveaways throughout the day. For the full schedule, a list of authors and sponsors, visit ChesapeakeChildren'sBookFestival.org. Music lovers, the 41st Annual Chamber Music Festival is right around the corner with 6 concerts between June 12th and 20th. The program promises to delight, surprise, and engage audiences with a diverse lineup of performances. You can find the complete schedule, purchase a subscription, or become a supporter at chesapeakemusic.org/festival-2026. And on Saturday, June 13th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., South Harrison and East Dover Streets in Easton will come alive for a free community festival celebrating Pride in Delmarva. Expect vendors, live performances, and plenty of joy. Learn more at delmarvapridecenter.com. There are also 2 Juneteenth celebrations coming up. The first is on June 13th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Kennard African American Cultural Heritage Center in Centerville. Enjoy culture, cuisine, and community with live music, food and drinks, vendors, giveaway, a parade at 10:30 a.m., and a festival beginning at noon. Details are available at kennardheritage.com/events. The second Juneteenth event is on June 20th from 12 to 4 p.m. at the Academy Art Museum in Easton. This free celebration honors the voices, history, and lived experiences of Easton's historic Hill community, one of the oldest free African American neighborhoods in the United States. Highlights include guided tours led by local community members, a teen essay showcase in partnership with Shore Lit, hands-on art activities from children, local food vendors, and a lecture by artist Tawny Chapman from 3 to 4 p.m. Regional partners including Building African American Minds, the Frederick Douglass Honor Society, and the Talbot County Free Library will also be on hand for conversation and connection. And we've come to the end of this week's tour of good news. If your local nonprofit has something to celebrate, send it my way at Wednesday@BeWhat'sGood.com to be featured on an upcoming episode of What's Good Wednesday. Now go out, get involved, and I'll meet you back here next week for more of What's Good here on the Midshore.